Hello and welcome to Conversations. I'm Robin Torres, your host. Our program today highlights a metropolitan-wide youth program. The 2020 leadership is geared to educate and expose students to community issues, teach leadership skills, and build community-wide relationships, all of which encourages success in life. Ultimately, 2020 leadership creates a stronger workforce and a more involved community. The students we're talking to today are from the senior program, a 5-month program designed for senior leaders who have successfully completed the 10-month program and have entered their senior year of high school. Program topics include finances, government, media, economics, entrepreneurship, and community awareness. Our guests today are from various schools, and we'll be talking to them today about their 2020 senior projects. We'll let them introduce themselves and discuss their individual school projects.
My name is Kiana Carter. I'm a senior from Wyandotte High School.
My name is Yasmin Martinez, and I'm a senior from Wyandotte High School.
And my name is Isaac Jones, and I'm also a senior from Wyandotte High School.
Well, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for having us.
Isaac, I'm going to start the first question with you.
All right.
Describe your project and why you chose the topic.
Absolutely. Our project was teen pregnancy, basically focusing on the number of pregnancies like we're having in our schools. It has become more of a problem in recent years. So we focused on that, and we're focusing on that so that we can help make sure that they know their risks. Because a lot of times people are like, well, I didn't know that this would happen. You know, I was expecting to get pregnant. So just so that they're aware, of what will happen.
And what types of methods are you using to get that message out to the students? Mainly telling them. I don't know if Kiana knows of any other methods that we're using.
We took surveys, like we were making surveys, and we showed them the surveys of the percentage of the rates that's increasing in our school, like the pregnancy rates, and we were just trying to talk them into like not having sex or practicing abstinence and or using condoms or talking to them about things like that.
Okay, well, Kiana, let me ask you this. Tell me about your team members. And who had what responsibilities?
Well, we're kind of missing some. She was part of these two, Isaac and Yasmin, they were part of the team, and we had Darian Porter, Shanae Alberti, Aisha Glover, and we had a couple, but I guess they're not here with us right now, but we all took part, and we all had parts that we had to do. Like me and Darian, we was taking surveys, and Shanae Alberti and Aisha, they talked to the moms and the dads, and they asked questions like how do they feel about being a parent so young, and what are they going to do as parents to help the child and support the child.
Okay, and how did you choose your leader? Who's the leader?
Well,
I think it's more based on capability. What do you know that you can handle? So, and we just go off that. If you know you can take care of this, we're gonna let you take care of this. We're gonna let you lead in that way because this is a leadership program.
Okay, Yasmin, tell me about the process of the project and what role you played in that process.
Well, the process of the project was that we all got together. We would meet on Wednesdays during our focus hour advisory, and we discussed about what questions we wanted on the survey and how we wanted to rank the survey. And first we went to the incoming freshmen of last year, which are now sophomores, and we realized that a high percentage of our incoming freshmen were already pregnant when they came into high school, and a large percent were pregnant by the end of their freshman high school year, so are now having their children as sophomores in high school. We also we recorded them through film with their permission, and just to see how their life changed and things like that. We sat together as a group and talked to them, and also some of the moms needed support, so one of our teachers or advocates helped her out with getting help and support through the child and everything.
Well, thank you guys for being with us. Isaac,
Absolutely.
Kiana, and Yasmin from Wyandotte High School. We thank you for being with us today,
Well, thank
and
you.
good luck on your project in the future.
Absolutely, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a senior, Ashley Nida from Harmon High School.
My name is James Saunders. I'm a senior from Harmon High School.
Okay, thank you for being with us today. And we're going to ask you about the project that you guys are working on. So, Ashley, can you please describe the project and how you came up with the topic?
Our project, it started with the seniors before us, and we were trying to get a new football field, not just for us at Harmon, but for the community. It was open to the public. And that was their idea, but then when we came in as juniors, we did a whole bunch of fundraisers for it and found ways we could raise money. So I guess we could say our project was just raising money for it.
Okay, and what methods did you use to raise the money?
It was mostly in school. We got grants and from different places, which we're still waiting on. And we did stuff like selling Santa bags at Christmas or carnations, Valentine's Day, and we would sell food at times.
Okay,
So
that's great. James, tell us about your team members, if you can, and their responsibilities.
Last year we had about 12 team members working on the project. We had 2 leaders, but really we just all worked as one, united. Pretty much that's it. I mean, we all really worked as one and did it as it came. We did the project as we was fundraising. Everybody would pitch in and do a part, and there really wasn't nobody left out. But this year we only have 6 of us left, and the new juniors that are joining us, and we're hoping to bring them in.
Great, great. Ashley, what about the process of the project? I know you said it started last year. So tell us how they started it and how you guys picked it up.
it started with the football players that were in 2020 leadership, and they're complaining about how bad our football field is. And Miss Marilyn told them if they're going to complain, they need to do something about it. So when the project came up, they got together and thought, hey, why don't we get a new football field? And to get money and grants and to raise money, it was easier to make it a public thing and not just for us, so it'd be for everybody.
Well, thank you guys for being with us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And these are Ashley and James from Harmon High School. Thank you.
My name is Clarita Santiago, and I'm a senior at Sumner Academy.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Describe your project and how you came up with the topic that you guys chose.
Well, we had a couple different projects. We started from having a radio in our school, a radio station supporting the school, and giving more information to the underclassmen to give them help and advice in our school, because our school is an Ivy League school. So that's one of the things that we wanted to do. And then it jumped to supporting our school as historically black school and as Sumner High School, and we wanted to give kind of like an homage to them. And so we worked on alumni room for them, and we painted a mural, basically starting from the historical point to what it is, what Sumner Academy is now. And then we're trying to finish it up, and it's supposed to open this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a great project. Tell me about the team members and what responsibilities they had.
Well, we have our president, Rochelle, which couldn't be here today because she had some business to take care of at school. And so we had Rochelle as our president, I was vice president, and also Anisha Sewell, she was our vice president. And then we had our secretaries, which was Glenn Lau. And then our other teammates were our basically research team, which was Megan Howard, Ashley Hart. We even had more people to add to our team and give us more information. We didn't take those roles, but we acted as a team as a whole. So we bounced ideas off each other. We got research with each other. Like, we all took a part in this one whole project. So.
Okay. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank
I really
you.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rachel Snow, and I go to William Chrisman.
Okay. Thank you for being with us today, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Okay. Describe your project that you guys are working on and how you chose the topic.
My school project is bringing back the special education musical. It was a hard thing to choose because most other schools were doing renovations for their schools, or what does their school need, and my school is actually going through renovations right now that is already everything they're worried about. So instead of doing renovations, we decided to choose something that would affect the students. So our special education program at our school is very, very large, so we decided that we wanted to go with that because our students all at Chrisman love our special education program. It's like a commonality in the hearts of all our students, people that you'd never expect to have common things. When special education comes up in our school or school assemblies, like, everyone stands up and everyone loves it. So that's why we chose it.
Okay. Well, tell me about the team members and their responsibilities.
We had two juniors, I guess, from William Chrisman. It was me and my friend Megan Learn. She couldn't do the senior program, so now I'm the only one. But I was the president and she was the vice president, and we didn't really take roles. We just worked off of each other from what we could do, what we needed to plan out, and when we could plan it, and things like that.
Do you have lots of juniors coming in this year to the program?
So far we have 7, I think, 7 or 8, and we're going to actually try to pull a meeting and bring more juniors in to make it a bigger program throughout my school.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you, Rachel, for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Nolan Jones. I'm a senior at F.L. Slagle High School.
Well, thank you for being with us today. Can you describe for us the project that you guys in 2020 worked on and how you came up with that topic?
Our project was on Morality of Profit, which deals with the poverty of different countries, how they got poverty issues. And we came up with this title. We came up with this topic by some of our senior leaders that have graduated. And we were going to focus on Haiti and how they had an earthquake there. We were going to use that, and then we were going to have fundraisers to raise money to send some type of help towards them.
Wonderful project. Tell me about your team members and their different responsibilities.
Well, it was myself and my friend Alicia Wallace. We were the president of it, and then we had our vice president, Shakia Stanley. And what we came up with our project, how we came up with our leaders is that whoever stepped up to take place. Because at first we started a project late, so I was able to set up with the project, get the meetings and all that set up, and then everybody else was like team members that helped with us. We all worked as a team.
Wonderful, wonderful. And tell me about the role that your school administrators, principal, any teachers, counselors, what roles did they play in this project?
Well, our counselor was the one that helped us the most. She was the one that we talked to about setting the dates and getting the project together.
Okay, principal?
We didn't, because since our project was started late, we wasn't able to get it actually started, so we didn't get a hold to any administrators or principals.
Now, what's the name of the counselor that helped you guys?
Miss Joyce Hall.
Well, we thank you, and we thank Miss Joyce Hall for getting you guys on track with the 2020 program. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Victoria Porter.
Okay.
My name is Riley Mortensen.
Okay.
And I'm Zachary Reed.
Okay, and you guys are all seniors?
We're all 3 seniors.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me about you guys' project at Bonner Springs and how you came up with that topic.
Our main goal was togetherness in the school. We wanted to bring the student body together to work on one project and achieve a common goal of helping our community.
And how did you come up with that?
We came up with that idea last year. My church helped, we came together as a group and helped out in our community with a family that needed a small repair to their home. They had a gentleman in a wheelchair, but they couldn't afford to build a ramp to get into the front door. So our church came together and raised money and built that. And we thought that we could really do that and incorporate our student body and use people from all grades and just come together. No matter your skill level, there's something for everyone. So
Wonderful, wonderful. And what role did your school administrators play with the 2020 project?
Right now we're working with our counselor, Mr. Misi, and actually since we came up with the idea of our project, we're going to go back and talk with him about it and get all of our administrative people involved. So.
You guys have any juniors coming in 2020?
Yeah, we do have a couple of juniors.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Ariana Jackson. I'm a senior from Ruskin.
I'm Brandi Mitchell. I'm a senior from Ruskin.
Amanda Scott, and I'm a senior from Ruskin.
Thank you for being with us today. Describe for us your project and how you came up with that topic.
Our project is called a docudrama, and it's going to be about like trying to get the message out to kids around prom and around the homecoming time about like not texting and driving, drinking and driving. So we were thinking about like having a fake, accident where no one will know, so they'll just be surprised and stuff like that.
Wonderful. And tell me about the role that your school administrators have played in this. Were they supportive and on board? Who in particular were you in contact with?
Well, so far we haven't really put that idea out there. We just came up brainstorming, thinking of it so far. So it haven't really, last year we had an attempt, like the teacher was trying it, but we didn't really have it big as what she's saying we would want it to be now.
Brandi, can you tell us about your other team members and what responsibilities each had?
Yes, they're very supportive. Like, we all don't have like a special role. We all just take part of each other and help each other out where it needs to be helped at and stuff.
Are there, how many people are on your team?
Today we have 12 people here, but it's more back at the school. It just wasn't enough. We couldn't bring everyone, but it's a lot of us that wants to be involved in stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Courtney Burden from Ruskin. I'm a senior.
I'm Lanesia Coppins from Ruskin. I'm also a senior.
I'm Shadon Nelson from Ruskin. I'm also a senior.
Thank you for joining us today. Okay, so we heard earlier about the project itself. Tell me about the process you expect to be going throughout this year.
I expect that we will come together and that we have everybody continue to come in and be a part of the thing.
Okay, and with the accident that you guys are gonna pretend happened, you're gonna actually get actors from school, or?
Yeah, we will, from people with the X.
Wonderful. Okay, and what would you hope happen as an end result? What do you expect the student reaction to be like, and what they'll think after this project is over?
That they wouldn't want to drink or text or anything while they're driving, and like after prom and stuff, they won't think about going to go drink and partying, and watch what they're doing and be careful.
Okay, good. Now, you joined Ruskin this year.
Yes, ma'am.
As a result of two schools merging.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about that and how you feel joining this group this year with another school.
Well, first, when I first heard about it, I thought it'd probably be bad, but it turned out well. Like, we've been going to school for a couple of weeks now, and it felt like I've been going to school with them longer than a couple of weeks.
And you
like
came from which school?
I came from Hickman.
Hickman Mills,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
And so the process is going great for you.
Great.
And you already joined in with the group from 2020, which has been awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Well, thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay.
My name is Megan Pereira. I'm a senior at Ruskin High School.
My name is Toriana Hickman, and I'm a senior at Ruskin High School.
Hi, my name is Devin Burton. I'm from Ruskin High School. I'm a
thank
senior.
you guys for being with us today.
Thank you.
Now, we heard earlier from the students that you guys have planned a really good project there at Ruskin.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask one specific question, and I'm asking each one of you to kind of give me what you think you're going to do. And that question is, I know that you guys want to involve your school administrators, principal counselors, teachers, whomever. What is your approach going to be with getting them on board with this project?
Should I go first?
Yes,
okay,
you can. Yes.
Well, I think our first basic approach would be to have an outline of what the project is going to entail and clearly pitch that to them, and then just almost put them in the scenario of, what if one of your loved ones, had been lost due to drunk driving or texting while driving, and, want others to learn from that situation so that, you stop this issue and prove that it really is a prevalent issue that we need to make known and prevent.
Anyone in specific that you intend to target?
Probably just the administrators, the principals, the people that we really have to go through to, approve that this event can go on.
Okay. Anyone in particular that you are wanting to approach with this?
Just pretty much what she said. The administrators, we have to approve it first through the school.
Okay. No teacher in specific or counselor? Who would you approach? If you had your choice right now, is there anyone in particular you would like to get this information to?
Maybe our supervisors for student council. They're the ones that are helping us get our activities together, and then we'll go to the administrators.
Administrators. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Olivia Fairchild. I'm a senior at Ruskin High School.
Hi, I'm Donisha Fennell, and I'm also a senior at Ruskin High School.
And I'm Ronalfa, a senior from Ruskin High School.
I'm Katie. I'm a senior from Ruskin High School.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being with us today. Now, we've talked earlier with the other students about the project that you guys are working on. What I want to know right now is they were talking about creating an accident scene in which the students are able to visualize the effects of the accident. How do you guys in particular want this scene to look like?
Well, I think in our docudrama, we decided that we would have a scene, it would be a split scene. We'll start with the mother in the back seat about to deliver her child, and she'd have a car seat in the back seat with her as well. And then it'll be her husband driving to the hospital frantically. And then the other side would be kids, like 3 kids in the car, coming back from prom night, and they would all be drunk.
Yes, and the people who coming from prom, it's their double date, so the people in the back seat are caking with their boo, and the person in the front seat's texting while he's driving, the passenger legs up all on the dashboard and stuff.
Okay.
And then they ended up driving backwards, and they ended up being in a car crash. Pretty much everybody dies except for the driver who drove backwards.
Okay.
And he just sat there watching his friends die, pretty much.
Okay.
And only one of them was wearing a seatbelt, and so the impact of the bodies came forward, and that's how they...
That's going to be a great scene. Please invite me. I'd like to see this. Please. Thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Galen Patton, and I'm a senior at Paseo Academy.
Okay.
I'm Brianna Walker, and I'm also a senior at Paseo Academy.
Hello, I'm Azia Bishop, and I'm also a senior from Paseo Academy.
Well, thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank
Can you please describe for us the project that you guys are working on and how you came up with the topic?
Well, our project's name was The Arts Are Us, and basically we came up with this project because since we're an art school, we wanted to find a way to broaden the arts within our community, and since now we merged with the 7th and 8th graders, we felt that that would be a great opportunity for us to let them know what Paseo is all about.
Well, great. So tell us about your team members. How many do you have, and what role or responsibilities do you expect them to play in this?
Originally we had about 13 team members, but somehow they dropped out. So you see we have the dedicated few, which is Galen, myself, and Asia. Galen is our team leader right now, so she basically leads us in everything we're doing and tells us what to do and lets us give our input.
I'm the facilitator. I help delegate the duties of everybody, and yeah. And Asia's our researcher. She researches all the items we would need to make our program better, and the people finding volunteers to help out. So.
Well, great. Tell us about any role that the school administrators, counselors, teachers, or principal are going to play in this project with you guys.
Okay. The principal would play some roles with us because, you know, we have to go with them to them for input. Like whatever we're doing, we have to ask for permission, and that's always good because, you know, we getting like the principal's input with us too.
Okay.
So while we're bringing arts in the community, we're also getting the administrators like active and involved in what we're doing too, which is always a great experience too.
Well, this is wonderful. Thank you guys, and good luck to your project.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
My name is Zhao Min from Lincoln.
I'm Julius Powell from Lincoln, a senior.
Okay. And I'm Lauren Dresch from Van Horn High School, also a senior.
Thank you for being with us today. Describe for us the project you guys are working on and how you came up with that topic.
Well, first of all, we started with a project where we would go and tutor some kids at Addicts Elementary School. But that project kind of went downhill when we couldn't get permission to do it because they said that we were kids ourselves and we couldn't have the authority to tutor kids. So we ended up doing a project called Operation Breakthrough. And that's basically just same thing, but with a different organization, and that went pretty well. We tutored kids, and some others would like play with kids and play a role as like a role model to these kids and present an example for them.
Okay. And what role now does the school play with your project, with the administrators or principal, counselors?
With the administration, the help we received was from our counselor, Ms. Nyree Smith, and our principal, Ms. Margareta Heath. Other than that, basically the students led the project, called the organization, set up the dates and everything. So it's basically mostly the students.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, could you please describe your project that you're working on at Van Horn?
Thinking maybe like a community barbecue, or even just trying to get the community to come to our home game since we just got a new field. So
wonderful. And the administrators, of course, are on board with this project.
Mm-hmm. Our principal, Dr. Netzer, is really, really great with us.
Oh, good. Thank you. And good luck to you in your future projects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Chang Nguyen from Northeast High School, and I'm a senior.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ida Silva. I'm from Northeast High School and a senior as well.
My name is Davidescutia. I'm from Northeast High School and I'm also a senior.
Okay, thank you guys for being with us today. Let me start with you and ask you to describe your project and how you came up with that topic.
We chose homeless youth in the Kansas City School District because we knew a lot of students in our school that were homeless, and we know some of our friends, and so we want them to be known, but not known, but know that they are homeless students and they can be helped. And we were very proud of our school at Northeast High School. We were very proud. We were very proud to be in a Kansas City School District.
Oh, great, great. So you tell me, how involved are your school administrators in the project and the assistance or support that you guys are getting?
We got a lot of support from our principal and our counselor, but they wanted us to just give us the green light, but they wanted us to do the work so we would know, so we would feel proud of ourselves and our work.
Okay, good. And what do you hope for as an end result to the project?
As an end result, we hope that more people take part in this homeless youth, they help people out. We need everybody to be aware that there's a lot of homeless youth in our community.
Okay, great project. I wish you guys the very best of luck with this and great success.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of Kansas City, Kansas Community College, the Media Services Department, and 2020 Leadership, we thank you for joining us today for our program highlighting the senior projects at the various schools. Thank you, and we'll see you again on Conversations.